Hello everyone. So I didn't get a chance to finish the video from my hike with Eli on Saturday was because on our return from the park with the lime sand, I was in the midst of a manhunt in the park. So the last part of the video, I do believe I mentioned, I was like, there's a lot of police officers around this park. So I've never seen this many police officers before, right? So I was just wondering, so I was talking to my sister and I was like, it's a lot of police officers, like the SWAT team out. So I went back to the spot where I actually started the trail. And lo and behold, they blocked that part off where you can't even go through the parking lot. So I was going in the area where you come out, going in. And so I'm like, what? And then I start seeing the police vehicles on the actual trail. And I was like, what? And then I see the officers coming in with their dogs. I was like, oh yeah, something's going on. Well, in my video, I had mentioned that I was going to go down the scenic trail to the river, but I didn't want to go because there was two guys that was in, had passed through from the trail to go to the other side of the park. And I said that I wasn't going to go there because it was just me and there was just two guys and they were sketchy looking, very sketchy. So with that being said, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to ask the police officer. So I asked the officer, I said, are you guys looking for someone? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, I said, well, there was two guys that was on the trail that came from the other side of the park. And one had on a reddish orange looking jacket, kind of suit-like, and the other guy had on a black jacket. And he said, well, okay. And he said, well, we're looking for one guy. And so I was like, yeah, they was walking. He said, well, where did they head to? I said, they head to the river, the trail that goes to the river. And I said, and they didn't look like guys that would be taking trail walks. I mean, literally. And he didn't ask me what color they was or, well, I should say ethnic they was or anything. And he said, I said, so I was on that trail for a long time. And not once did I see them come back. And he said, okay. He said, well, what we're going to do, we're going to go down that way. Because even he mentioned, was he wearing a red jacket? And I was like, yeah, like a reddish, orangish type of jacket. Yeah, that's what he had on. So that's why I didn't finish the video. Because I had this long conversation with my sister on the way home. And then she contacted my son because I told her to hold on and she didn't hear it. And she thought, oh my God, she done got caught in the midst of this van hunt. So she contacted my son and had the family all bent out of shape like I was in distress mode or something. So I had to go through all that stuff. By the time I got through with that, it was a mess. So I was like, you know what? I'm just done for the rest of the evening. So that's why I didn't finish my video. So with that being said, thank you for watching my daily activity and shenanigans with Bougie in the Woods. Have a great week.